watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? You know, I tell you guys all the time, you guys been watching my videos, the truth tends to always make a lot more sense, okay? It's a lot more easier to be consistent with what you are saying when you're telling the truth. Because when you're speaking with emotion and when you're lying just to make a point because you're full of pride, then you have to remember all of the ignorant shit you said before, and then you start contradicting yourself. It's hard to continue to be consistent when you are not being truthful, all right? And a couple of days ago, Juan Marquez's trainer, Nacho, he gave us a dose of some of that truth. In fact, he was so truthful, I thought he had just finished watching one of my videos before he did this interview, because everything he said was damn near word for word everything that I have been telling you guys since day one, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and quote Nacho right now. I think it would be unfair to spoil that moment when Marquez knocked out Pacquiao. A fifth fight would fail the people because it's no longer about sports. They know that the fight would generate a lot of money, Nacho said. It will be a terrible, hard, very difficult fight because Manny will go for everything, for revenge. I would like them not to fight, end quote. Now, to authenticate what Nacho just said, in other words, it would be stupid for Juan Marquez to take a chance and ruin the historical knockout that he has over Manny Pacquiao, taking a chance of getting in the ring and possibly losing in a fifth fight. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, especially when you're already financially set and you have other options available, okay? It is almost a lose-lose situation. Or maybe you could say a lose-lose-win situation for Marquez if he gets in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. I put it that way because there's also another possibility that he could knock out Manny Pacquiao again. Now, of course, if Marquez were to go in there and they were to both be tested like Manny Pacquiao is now demanding that Marquez takes Olympic-style drug testing, if Marquez were to take that test and go in there and knock out Manny Pacquiao again, now that's when it would be a win situation for Marquez, because then people could no longer say it was a lucky punch, it was a fluke, you know, so on and so forth. They would not be able to use that excuse. But me personally, I don't think that Manny Pacquiao would be that stupid in a fifth fight. He could most likely lose the fight, but he wouldn't be. I don't think he'll be that stupid to run into another big-ass right hand that he didn't see. So Juan Marquez and Nacho, they may be doing us boxing fans a big-ass favor in the sport of boxing. That is because if they don't take this fight, we get to see Pacquiao, Marquez face new foes, new opponents, okay, new challenges, instead of watching the same damn rerun over and over again. Now, there's already been talks that if Marquez turns this fight down, then we have Pacquiao versus Provodnikov. That is a barn burner, in my opinion. I know a lot of people are looking at Provodnikov, some people at least, they're looking at Provodnikov like he's another Brandon Rios. Let me tell you something. Provodnikov ain't no damn Brandon Rios. Ain't even in the same zip code, okay? Not even close. Ruslan Provodnikov was probably a better fighter than Brandon Rios when he was 13 years old. But back to Marquez and Manny Pacquiao's dilemma that they have now. Because they both have a dilemma, okay? They both have a lot of decisions to make. Marquez is in a situation where he could either retire right now, ride off into the sunset, become pound for pound one of the greatest Mexican fighters that ever lived, right? Or he could make history, Mexican history, and win a fifth title. But the problem is all of the roads that lead to that fifth title are very difficult roads to travel, okay? Let's just look at the welterweight champions. You have Floyd Mayweather. Once again, Marquez said he will never get in the ring with Mayweather again. He made an admission that shut every excuse up that everyone has ever made in the past. Marquez said, there's no reason for me to fight Mayweather again. We all seen what happened in 2009, which is an admission that it had nothing to do with size, because we all know that Marquez is used to the weight now, and he still doesn't want to fight Floyd Mayweather. But after he lost to Mayweather, he still wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao 2-3 times, right? So we know that he doesn't want any part of Floyd Mayweather. Now then you have Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is a young, undefeated lion. And if you think Marquez wasn't sitting there with his eyes wide open watching Shawn Porter knock Paulie Malignaggi the fuck out, then you must be kidding yourself. Okay? Then you have, last but not least, Manny Pacquiao. He's already got his revenge over Manny Pacquiao. As Nacho Beristain put it, it is too much of a risk to take a chance of ruining a historical knockout that you have over Manny Pacquiao. Okay? So what path does Juan Marquez choose? It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. What should he do? If you ask me what he should do, I think he should go ahead and fight Shawn Porter. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying, Marquez, he ain't going to beat no damn Shawn Porter. And you may be right. He probably won't beat Shawn Porter. But at least if he goes in the ring with Shawn Porter, that's another big-ass check. He can go ahead and retire with a farewell check. Okay? And not only that, but he still has that historical knockout win over Manny Pacquiao. Okay? Now, he ain't going to be compared to Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Robinson, but he will be considered one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time, and that says a lot for Juan Manuel Marquez. So if you ask me what I think he should do, that's what I think he should do. Go in there with Shawn Porter. You know, if it's going to be an ass whooping, go ahead and take that ass whooping, take that check, and wave goodbye to all the fans, and find many different ways of how you can spend your damn money. That's what I would do if I was Juan Marquez. Now, the excuses that people were making to defend Marquez before, they were saying, hey, Marquez just came off a loss against Tim Bradley. There's no reason for him to fight someone like Shawn Porter. Well, he doesn't have that excuse anymore, does he, guys? So now there is no excuse. Marquez wants a belt at the welterweight division. He's already saying he doesn't really want to fight Pacquiao. He's already saying he's not going to fight Floyd Mayweather. So there's only one choice, and that is Shawn Porter. Right? Wait a minute. There is one more option. And that option would be to not retire, don't face Mayweather, Pacquiao, or Shawn Porter, and just continue to fight losers coming off of losses like Mike Alvarado. And just keep generating money and putting money into your account. Right? That's another option. Now, from the perspective of a boxing fan, I'm hoping that that's not an option that Marquez chooses, okay? Hopefully he either retires or he gets in a ring with Shawn Porter. That would be a huge fight, and unfortunately for Marquez, he may lose, but fortunately for Shawn Porter, that may catapult him into superstar status, okay? So those are just some things to look at when you consider a fight like that. I know Marquez fans don't want to hear that, but that is the reality of a fight against Shawn Porter. And I think Marquez, he already understands this. Just like Marquez said, he doesn't want to be a stepping stone for Ruslan Provodnikov, which is an open admission that he doesn't even believe that he could win that fight. He may feel the same way about Shawn Porter. Now, I was going to talk about Manny Pacquiao's dilemma and all of the ridiculous shit that he did that came back and bit him in his ass. He caught a whole lot of karma, but you know what? I'm going to save that for another video that I'm going to probably drop by tomorrow. But I want to talk about that as well because they both have dilemmas, Marquez and Pacquiao do. All right? So that's pretty much all I got to say on this video, guys. I'm on to the next one.